Welcome back. It's the weekend, so today we're gonna get going on the next step of this project. So, shit, that guy just crashed his drone. So like we talked last time, I have to address the problem of these windows. So, hopefully you can see that. It's literally separating from the cap. So, gotta take care of that. These two back ones seem fine. These two small ones. But those three need to be taken out and resealed. Since last time, I got this tape. It's called beetle tape. It's used for, I think, roofs on like pole barns, things with metal roofing. But it's like this tacky tape. I got it 1/2 inch wide by an 1/8 inch thick. There's another guy, I watched a video, he's sealing a truck cap and he has the same thing. He had 3/4 though, and there was some coming out the edges, so I got 1/2 inch, so hopefully that'll work better. But anyways, the goal is to get this sealed up and get some paint going. So I'm gonna work on taking out these windows now so I can paint the cap, or at least the edges real quick. And then hopefully we'll get to sealing and caulking and we'll be on our way. So I just got my good old Harbor Freight nylon pry tool here. I'm just gonna stick it in here. It's like impossible to do one-handed, but it's coming up really easy. This adhesive is about toasted, so just go around and pop all this off. And then this window should come out. I'll be able to get taping. Window is out. That's what that looks like. No surprise. Just, you know, cut out fiberglass. And then here's our window over here. I just gotta go around, scrape off all of this. This is more like, it's like foam, kinda. But if I did this with 3M foam tape, it would cost me like $1 million just because it's so expensive. So that's why we're using the beetle tape. I think it'll create a pretty good seal, but I gotta scrape all this off and then use denatured alcohol and get it all clean. Then we can get this thing installed. So I went around and cleaned all these edges. Kind of used a razor blade to get all the alcohol off, or get all the adhesive off, and then I used alcohol to clean it. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead, go on the inside here, paint all the edges with this roller. My goal is to not get paint on myself during this whole time, but I haven't even started painting it and there's already paint on me, so that's fun. So yeah, time to get painting. Got the paint on. Just went around all the edges. Like I said, it took about 3 coats. But now that I've done that, I've been working on getting this tape off. It's not perfectly clean. I'm not really sure how I can get that perfectly clean, but I'm gonna see how well this tape sticks. That way I can start getting these windows on. It's about to rain, probably in an hour or so. And it's getting colder. So I'm gonna try to see what I can do before the rain hits. It's a new day. It is now Sunday because it ended up raining yesterday. So I did get that window in real quick before it rained. But I will show you the process on this next one. So I've already got the adhesive off here. It's all clean and stuff. About to put this beetle tape on there. Sealing a truck cap, this is the exact tape you want. This stuff is awesome. It molds really well. It's tacky. It'll create a great seal. It's 1/8 inch thick by 1/2 inch thick. It was like, or 1/2 inch wide. It was $21 for 2 rolls, so like 40 feet. So it's cheap too. Stuck up. Only bad thing about this tape is once you stick it, it's not going anywhere because you can't really lift it up again. So you can see like I'm off a little bit on this side. But I mean, it's fine. At least it will be weather tight and we'll be good. There, who cares? It's just a old truck cap. It's not gonna be perfect. But anyways, now I just gotta take the inside plate, screw it on. It'll sandwich that on there, and then I'll, before I put the trim piece on there, I'm gonna go through and caulk all this stuff, all these holes here, just fill it with caulk. That way we are 100% sealed. Here's our trim piece that goes around it. Gonna screw all these in. There's probably like 20 screws or so, and that'll sandwich us together. Get that caulk seal, get that tape pulled against the fiberglass, and we'll be watertight. You can see how well this beetle tape is doing its job, because when those screws go in, it compresses it. It comes out on some edges. So it's making a nice seal. On this corner here, pulled out, made a nice seal. So, looks pretty flush. I don't think there's a hole there. So, yeah, we should be good. I might just run a bead of caulk over it just to be safe, but looks like a win to me. Got all of the windows in and the trim pieces in. So you can see why I painted the edges now. So now I don't have to worry about painting near the frames or taping anything off. I just got to paint the roof and everything like that. Went ahead and put some caulk along the edge of this one. Not sure, it doesn't look the greatest. Hoping we'll kind of clean up with alcohol. But hopefully all this will make it watertight, which is really the biggest thing. So next, I think I'm going to work on painting the rest of this. Been painting for like the last hour. Ran out of paint, unfortunately, so you can see that side. It's pretty much done. Might put another coat on. This side definitely needs a coat or two, but it looks a lot better. It's a lot brighter in here. It looks really clean. So gotta get some more paint. Last video, I know that I measured the top of where the bed is and realized, well, I said it was 11 inches that I'd have for storage space, but my dad actually pointed out to me that the struts, what this sits on top of, is actually going to be the limiter of my bins. So now, instead of 11 inches like last time, I'm only looking at about 9.5. So I can only have 9.5 inch tall bins. So I'm gonna try and figure out what I'm gonna do for storage for that. Because pretty much the cap is done. I'm hoping these windows are now waterproof. We're gonna find out because it's gonna rain here tonight. But other than that, I just gotta finish painting and then gotta address that. You can see the cap is kind of sitting on top of this bed liner, so it's leaving a hole. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna leak there. But I think I'm gonna put a garage door seal all along the bed rail to kind of seal out any water there. So after that, everything should be watertight. So once I paint, do the garage door seal, I will be on to the fun stuff of actually building the camping / sleeping setup. So that's it for this weekend. Next weekend, we'll be on to new things. So see you next weekend.